The Immigration Department in Whitewater Region 1, which is close to the border with Venezuela, will within the week be reinforced to deal with the arrival of Venezuelans who are fleeing their country into Guyana. Representatives from the Ministry of Public Health, Social Protection, Communities, Citizenship, the Guyana Police Force, and the Civil Defense Commission met for the first time on Monday to prepare a coordinated effort to give structure to the government's response to the influx of Venezuelans into Guyana. It is understood that they are fleeing from the political and economic crisis in that Spanish-speaking country.
I can say for sure that during the course of this week, we'll be reinforcing the Immigration Department in Region 1 to deal with the irregular arrival of Venezuelans into Guyana.
While a definitive number on the influx of Venezuelans is expected to be provided at the next meeting, Whitewater Region 1 seems to be the hot point for Venezuelans arriving in Guyana.
We know for sure that there are 150 approximately at Whitewater. We are trying to confirm the situation at other locations in Region 1 and in Region 7. Maybe at our next meeting, we would be able to provide you with a definite position on what the numbers look like.
The Ministry of the Presidency quoted Minister Felix as saying that government is working to facilitate the refugees and have recently sent a quantity of supplies near the border with Venezuela.
There is minimal arrangement in there because what has been happening is that Guyanese residents have been very accommodated, but not all the Venezuelans are being accommodated. There are those who are sleeping outdoors. So for those, we have sent tarpaulins, hammocks, blankets, pillows, cots. Those have gone in. So you have one set being accommodated by residents, and we have sent in what we think is necessary to accommodate those who are in the open.
Overall, there seems to be no intention by the government to refuse the high number of Venezuelans into Guyana through the porous borders.
Our policy is we will receive the Venezuelans who arrive, and to the best of our abilities, our abilities, given the resources available to us, we will make every effort to take care of their needs.
President Granger and the high-level security entourage had months ago paid a visit to Whitewater Region 1 after reports of Venezuelans traversing the region and an increase in crime. Residents there have also reported the presence of members of the brutal Sindicato gang. Guyana's border with Venezuela is nearly 800 kilometers long, and villages such as Whitewater, Baramita, Kaikan, and Arau are all border communities. Meanwhile, press reports from Colombia state that Venezuelans have recently been abandoning their young ones in that country as a result of the crisis in Venezuela. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.